New funding assistance has been granted to the province of Ontario for their substantial influx of asylum claimants, and what Canadian immigration developments you can expect for the remainder of the 2023 year. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching My Consultant. In this week's episode, we're covering which 3 Canadian universities ranked in the top 50 worldwide. Next, the new IRCC survey for sponsors under the Refugee Resettlement Program, followed by Canada's new passport ranking. Stay with us as I'll inform you of the new Ontario housing investment for asylum claimants, and Tina will deliver what Canadian immigration developments you can expect for the remainder of the 2023 year. This week's episode of My Consultant is brought to you by Scotiabank.
Three Canadian universities have been ranked in the top 50 universities in the world. McGill University, the University of Toronto, and the University of British Columbia are all among the top 50 universities in the world. The University of Toronto was placed as 21st. McGill University was ranked as 30th, and the University of British Columbia was ranked as 34th.
Canada's Immigration Department would like to learn more about your views and experiences. The IRCC, Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, is conducting a survey for sponsors under the Refugee Resettlement Program. This includes the PSR, Private Sponsorship of Refugees Program, and the BVOR, the Blended Visa Office Referred Refugee Program. A link to the survey will be sent via email to a sample of sponsors who resettled refugees between January 1st, 2016 and December 31st, 2022 under the PSR program and or the BVOR program. The inquiry is to help the department understand what is working well with the program and where they can improve. The answers provided for this voluntary and confidential survey will not affect any past, present, or future applications with the IRCC. It will take about 30 minutes to complete and is available in French and English. The survey will be administered online in September and October of this year.
The Canadian passport is now ranked as the 6th best passport in the world. The Canadian passport has recently achieved the global ranking of 6th in the Henley Passport Index, surpassing the United States, which is ranked as number 7. The significant improvement in passport rank highlights Canada's strong international standing. Recently, the country added 13 more countries to the list of their visa-free nations on June 6, 2023.
To provide urgent assistance to the rapidly growing number of homeless asylum claimants and other at-risk populations, the Government of Ontario is now investing another $42 million through the COHB, Canada Ontario Housing Benefits Program, to help find long-term housing for the substantial influx of refugee claimants that have escaped to Ontario for a better, safer life. This new investment will be spread across the City of Toronto and other impacted municipalities in the province. Of the $42 million, $26.4 million will be distributed to the City of Toronto due to its share of asylum claimants and its impact on local services. City officials in Toronto say the number of asylum seekers in Toronto shelters have grown by 500% in just 20 months. During the very anticipated first meeting with Toronto's new mayor, Olivia Chow, earlier this week, Ontario's Premier Doug Ford explained this investment will ease growing pressures on homeless shelters by helping thousands of asylum seekers move into long-term housing. This $42 million investment that will be delivered through 2023 to 2024 will assist approximately 4,000 new households helping move more people into long-term housing. The province of Ontario continues to advocate for Ontario municipalities and service managers to ensure they receive their fair share of federal funding to address the significant ongoing rise of asylum claimants. Just this year alone, the province of Ontario could receive more than 72,000 asylum seekers. That is nearly twice as many as last year. The City of Toronto has received the greatest influx of asylum claimants than any other municipality in Ontario.
Canada has seen a lot of changes and updates in its immigration system in the last few months. Let's find out what developments we can expect for the rest of the year. These developments include potential changes in the immigration policy priorities, permanent residence levels, and the update to its express entry system. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau may issue a new ministerial mandate letter in the coming months. Mandate letters act as instructions to ministers from the Prime Minister on the government's objectives for their term. In other words, the letter to Canada's immigration minister shapes the country's immigration system and will help determine how IRCC will act moving forward. IRCC will soon release its immigration levels plan for the years 2024 to 2026 by November 1st this year. The immigration levels plan outlines the targets for the number of permanent residents, admissions, and further breaks it down to the class of immigration: economic, family, or refugee, and humanitarian, and then the program. It is not known if IRCC will decrease, increase, or maintain the targets when it releases the 2024 to 2026 levels plans. Immigration Minister Mark Miller has said that he does not see the targets decreasing. Express entry system has undergone some major changes this year. According to the recent report by the Globe and Mail, IRCC is going to put a heavy emphasis on the candidates from STEM, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics profession. Between 28% and 31% of invitations that are issued through express entry this year are expected to go to people with experience in STEM professions like software developers and data scientists. Immigration Minister Mark Miller says that Canada is on track to welcome 900,000 international students this year. To help support them, IRCC and Global Affairs Canada are currently conducting a review of Canada's International Students Program. There will likely also be details regarding IRCC measures to strengthen integrity for the international students programs. Further, on December 31st, the IRCC policy to allow certain students to work full-time is set to expire. IRCC has said it will re-evaluate the policy and decide on the next steps. That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining us this week. If you are looking for more information and updates about Canada immigration, then please head to our My Consultant YouTube channel. You can also visit our website myconsultant.ca, where you can find an authorized immigration and citizenship consultant. I am Tina Batra.
And I'm Tashina Thompson, and we'll see you next week.